Hey everyone, welcome. Maya with Coins. I'm back again with some more informational, educational videos about how you, as a student or a parent of a student, can
Some more
secure. Ooh,
informational, educational.
sorry about that. Just trying to make sure my mic works. Okay, so I'm all about helping you secure more scholarships and financial aid. Okay, you get the point. So um, if you haven't already, join the Facebook group. I share coaching information, all that jazz, and there's a community there to support you in the Facebook group. And yeah, you can the links below. If you need to book me for individualized help, I'm available. That link is also below. And then also, I have a free ebook. If you haven't already read it, you should take advantage of the free information while you still can. Okay. So let's get into the different forms of documentation you will need. Now, I am intending for this video to be a pretty quick video. Okay. But yeah. So, first things first, if you're a student, you need documentation. Okay, you need your official transcripts. You need your grade. They need to know your grades. They need to know your GPA. They need to know your ranking, your class rank, your percentile, all that. That's number one on the list. Okay, a lot of colleges, funding programs, merit scholarships, individual, private scholarships, institutional scholarships will screen who is eligible based off of the GPA alone. Okay, all right, so there's that. Number two, your standardized test score. So make sure you are registering and preparing, of course, for the SAT, the ACT. And when I was going to school, when I was in high school, I also took AP classes in AP court in the AP exams. And I actually got credit. They actually helped me graduate on time. Okay. Those credits came in handy when I actually matriculated into my university. Okay. Um, there's also IB courses and exams. If you attend an IB school, they can be really useful. And what else? Oh, SAT subject tests. I took a couple of those. They didn't really play as big of a role as the AP exams did. Okay, so there's that. Um, and then there's the CLEP exams, which can help you get out of taking and paying for certain college credits when you actually enroll. Okay. All right. So there's that. Number three, you're going to need letters of recommendation. That is, you'd be surprised how far letters of recommendation can take you in your journey to through college and also in securing financial aid and scholarships. Absolutely. Like, you need to make sure the people who are writing your letters of recommendation actually care about you as well. Okay. Um, you need to use your intuition sometimes in determining who will be the people to write your letters of recommendation. They need to be really strong. Okay, for a super competitive application to colleges, universities, merit scholarships. And the reason why I'm grouping colleges and universities along with scholarship programs is because oftentimes when you get accepted into college or university, many students will be screened and qualified for certain scholarships based off of their um, grades, GPA, standardized test scores, all that. Okay. Um, you can secure scholarships just by applying to the appropriate colleges and universities that are likely to give you scholarships. Okay. All right. So there's that. Fourth on the list is financial documentation. Now, when I was in high school, I had a lot of difficulty securing financial documentation. My parents weren't the most responsible, organized parents, so I had to hound them to ensure that I got their tax returns so that I could be eligible for the FAFSA. Okay. And other government forms of funding. So if you are a student who, like me, didn't have the appropriate level of support from your guardians, then you might need to start thinking about in talking to your guidance counselors and your family about ways in which you can secure the the appropriate financial documentation for many of the financial aid applications. Okay, so there's that. That was really important for me. I know, like, luckily there are many students who have responsible parents who file their taxes on time, who know where their documentation is, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, but yeah, that comment was for the students who may not have the same level of support. Like, you might have to put a little extra legwork into making sure your parents or your guardians have their W-2s, have file their taxes, have their tax returns on hand so that you can submit them along with your application. Okay. All right. And the final piece of documentation you will need for your scholarship applications is the resume, is the student resume. If you are in high school or in college/university, this is a resume. But if you are in a doctoral program, it's likely your CV. But you know that already. You're a doctoral candidate or student. You know, I am too. So can't wait to get out of school soon. But yeah, I'm working. I'm still applying for fellowships and scholarships myself. So I'm in there with you. Oh wow, look, I have a comment. Oh hey, oh, certain exposures. It's nice to see you. It's been so long. I thought about you the other day actually. But yeah, so your student resume and CV. Um, really the tip, the quick tip, get a good template. You can find a bunch online. Have your guidance counselor look over it, but really the secret and the key is to emphasize your leadership roles, your service roles, but really on that leadership. And you can demonstrate your leadership on the resume or on the CV via like the community service that you may engage in, or the volunteer work that you may do for your community or for your school or for your family or for your religious affiliations. Okay, your religious communities. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know. There was also one more thing that I wanted to show you, because all of these documentation. So the title of this video is the documentation you need for scholarship applications. But really, when you put all of these documents together and you submit them to apply for scholarships, financial aid, fellowships, student funding programs, so on and so forth, this is called your portfolio, right? This is pretty much a portfolio. And what I wanted to show you is I am coming up with a program to help you establish your scholarship winning portfolio. Okay. So this is coins.com. You can take a look at it. I will be launching this course very, very soon. In the first module, we go over the landscape of securing scholarships and financial aid. And you'll learn how to position yourself as an asset for any university or college or funding program that would be so lucky to support you. Okay. The second module, you will develop a scholarship tracker to track all of the programs that you're eligible for in the application progress. Third module is, you'll learn how to secure your transcripts and place them properly and to display them properly to schools and universities and funding programs. And then you'll learn how to write essays, statements, and responses for your scholarship, which arguably is the most important part. Okay. And I'll teach you how to make and craft a really impressive student resume and CV. Okay. And of course, I'll teach you how to secure powerful recommendation letters, gleaming recommendation letters. And then in module 7, I'll teach you how to maximize the financial aid that you secure throughout your process or the process. Okay. So look out for that. Visit coins.com. Look at this outline. If it's interesting, if you find it interesting, feel free to reach out to me. I am available and excited to speak to you and learn about your needs and your progress and what you're looking for and what you need help with. So with that said, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Certain Exposures, for coming in and dropping um, a comment. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope to see you all soon. Have a lovely day or night.